welcome back to part 2 of the loft. We'll go through the next few boxes and carry on pretty much where we left off from the last video. So if you haven't watched that, please check out the link coming up here for part 1, where we sort of went through all this stuff over here, and now we're going to go through the next stuff here. So we left you on this box, which, if you remember rightly from the last video, was full of loads of vintage Star Wars. That's what we've got in here. We've got a snow speeder. This was actually a shell of a snow speeder that I got from the car boot sale, and through selling sites, vintage Star Wars sites, I've managed to build it up to be near enough complete. It's only missing now the tow cable on the back. There is loads and loads of mini rigs in here. Now these were, I think these are all sort of what's been picked up from car boot sales over the years. Bane of our lives, they are. Great fit, great. The only one I ever really liked the most was this little tank thing. So we got the shell of a speeder. So it's obviously the top bit there is snapped, which is a shame. Opens it up. So the stickers come out there. Still cool. 1978 Kenner Productions, Cincinnati, Ohio. And then we just got some episode 1 communicators in there. And then we just got figures and figures and figures. So where should we start? Boba Fett, Scout Troopers, the helmet for Lando. Top hatch of an AT-AT. It's always good to have. It's a very expensive part. That's it. There's Lando. Just top bit. Aliens. One of my favourite sets here. So we've got Max Rebo. He's missing a few keys, but not too bothered about that. I think I got that. Picked that up randomly at a car boot sale on its own for like £1 or something ridiculous. We've got the Singer, we've got the Fruit Player. We've got the another hard bit to find, the Han Solo, the Slave one in Carbonite. R2-D2. Got Luke Skywalker here with his lightsaber. Which is pretty cool. Get that back in there to protect it. Hopefully not snap it. Original Obi-Wan. Tons of Ewoks. I don't really remember much of their names. Little Yoda. They're just all generally the run-of-the-mill stuff. We've got Snow Trooper in here. Dengar. Some broken weapons. Ugnaught. I mean, there's a few normal weapons in there. Bit of a speeder bike. Oh, got another Ewok there. I don't know if does that headrest go with him. I can never remember which ways it goes round. Which has which. We've even got pencil toppers in here. Another Boba Fett. So just your run-of-the-mill figures. There's nothing too exciting. Another Ewok. The whole gang. Coin here. 30th anniversary coin. Very minty fresh Greedo there. So yeah, not a bad little selection of figures. Just chilling up here. Royal Guard. As you know from my collection downstairs, I've got Stormtrooper Luke and Yak Face on display. So yeah, it's pretty cool. We'll tidy this away, and then we'll crack on with the next box. So the next box here comes straight out of my childhood, and it is all my Star Wars figures from when I was younger. So there's obviously a lot of the newer stuff in here. Crazy KFC promotion thing. There's loads of figures in here. Got packs of weapons here. Stormtrooper helmet, Clone Trooper helmet. It's the missile from the clone gunship. Loads of weapons in there. Lightsabers, guns. Cool stuff. So we'll go through. But yes, a lot of these figures, like I said, were all mine as a kid. It's probably heavily played with. Look, we've got a couple of Jabbas there. Emperor's Throne. Try and get some of these bigger bits away. The Escape from the Death Star gun. Sap. The droid that goes with the Naboo Star cruiser. Got loads of droids in here. The R5 from the Kenner line. R2-D2. Got some ship parts in here. So we've got two hatches for the Millennium Falcon. Jedi's. A-Wing pilot. All parts of the Naboo Starfighter. Just kind of seeing what interesting things that will come out of it. Droids. I've got some lightsabers. We'll stick them back in the box there. Loads of droids. Oh look, looks like there's been loads of weapons falling out. There's so much random stuff in here. Look, there's Pokemon chip. Yeah, loads of weapons that are falling out. That little blue thing is a bit of a Gundam. Just trying to see what else is in there. Probably missing stuff. Stuff that's been missing for ages is probably at the bottom of this box. I've even got like guns from Stingray in there. Bit of Warhammer in there. So yeah, cool figures, cool stuff. All my Star Wars figures when I was a kid. Clone Troopers. Got original Stormtroopers. I don't think there's anything wow factor in this box. It's all sort of played with figures. I think all the good ones are on display downstairs in my room. But still, cool nevertheless. Childhood in a box. Right, I'll pack this away and we'll start cracking through those boxes over there. Okay, next up looks like a box of new stuff again. We've got more box Star Wars figures. Oh, so you would have seen in the first episode of the Loft tour, I had the Bounty Hunter from this line. Can't remember her name, but there you go. I've got Star Killer. I think that was the first time I did Star Killer as a figure. First time I did Darth Malgus in the expanded universe line. Unpunched, which is cool. Careful. Another Disney droid that I've made. It's like a, every time I go to Disneyland I've always got to make a droid. It's like the unwritten rule. Then we've just got more boxes and boxes of Black Series. So these have all been opened. Got an open IG-88. Kylo Ren opens. Oh. K2 Urso. Got a Ray. Another opened. Another opened. Dirge from the Cartoon Network Clone Wars. Got another 2-pack set here. For Force Awakens. The only official Darth Revan Lego figure. So I think it was like you had to spend a certain amount of money in Toys R Us or something and you got given it. But obviously there it is, unpackaged, unopened. Hopefully it's in there. And then we got the 375-inch Black Series figures, and this is a common occurrence of Black Series figures. This is one of the problems why I stopped collecting the 3.75. They come away so easily from the card. So we got Darth Malgus when they got reissued for the Black Series. Clone Trooper, Jedi, Commander Nero, Darth Plagueis. Just gotta be careful in case they fall over. Luke, whoever she is. Yoda. Got Bastila Shan. Very popular character that I liked, which I wish they did on the they brought to life. Mara Jade. Darth Vader. Padme Amidala. Snow Trooper. Scout Trooper, and then down there we got Big Stack Rattler, Clone Trooper Sergeant, and Anakin Skywalker. Black Series for days again. Right, once again, we'll pack these away and carry on going through them. Okay, the next box in our toy hunt looks to be vehicles. What have we got in here? So we've got a vintage ATST. Still works, bit bending in the gun, obviously missing the top hatch, the top gun. Still a cool bit of kit. That him down there. Here we have Slave One, the vintage Slave One. So obviously earlier we saw the Han Solo, and we found this in episode 1. I guess it goes in like that. So there we go. This was always one of my favourite ships from Star Wars. Such a cool design and ship. We have an A-Wing fighter here from the Kenner line. Still works. I think it needs batteries. Cockpit opens up there to put your fighter pilot in. Still another cool thing to have to play out your space battles. The Skyhopper, probably the most useless ship in Star Wars. And then I know episode 2 gets a bad name, but the one thing it did give us was these clone dropships. I playing Star Wars as a kid and having one of these to transport your Jedis and clone troopers around with is just dreams come true. And this is what I love about Star Wars, making ships like this that you can just live out the battles and everything. It's got the nice cool handle on there, so you can drop it in, drop your clones off and then take off again. So it's a cool addition. It's obviously, there's a few parts that are missing. I remember when we were going through the figure box, I saw some of the guns, the front guns in there and one of the missiles on it. But obviously this is another cool sort of thing. It came with these missiles here to make it look like you had bombs to drop away. The only thing that does let it down a little bit, is in the film obviously there were these things that sat on the sides that the clones could control, but you had to buy them separately. But still, awesome ship. Awesome stuff. Star Wars being Star Wars. Okay, let's see a few more boxes. We'll get this tidied up again and we'll move on. We have more vehicle-y stuff in here. Oh my god. So this made up a playset, the Naboo playset. But what else have we got in here? Loads of stuff. Loads of bits. Just pull it all out. Screw it. Let's do it. So we've got a couple of these Naboo speeder things, whatever they were called. One, two X-Wings, Canner X-Wings, more parts. I'm intrigued to see what's at the bottom of these, because again, like I said, stuff that's gone missing for years probably might turn up. Parts of the Death Star. We've got pod racers, Anakins and Sebulbas. Jesus, how many AT-STs are there? See, a lot of these, this is what I'm saying, like I always say, brought up on car boot stuff, like these were probably all picked up at car boot sales over the years. So you've got a vintage AT-ST there. Oh, we've got a broken, it's like a Kenner AT-AT. Oh no. It might have been broken when I was a kid, it snaps in there. That's not good. Could have already been broken when I was a kid though. I suppose if you flip that, stick that on, it might stay put. These aren't here to make money in the future. These are, like I say, all mine that I played with when I was a kid. Got another vintage AT-ST, sorry, someone's coloured in there. All these AT-STs and can't make a complete one out of them. Cool things to have. And just, oh, look at this. This is what we love to find. An old Kenner advertisement from, I used to buy the figures, used to come with these. Batman figures. More Batman, Star Wars. During getting these, like the Argos catalogue, and just going through them and circling what you wanted. Superman figures. Oh, look at that. Beast Wars. That is awesome. I sold a lot of my Beast Wars when I was younger, but I'm pretty sure I've still got the Megatron kicking around somewhere. It's cool. Well, it doesn't. They're just all the parts that go with things. We've got some stickers here. too sure what that goes on. It's got Lucasfilm Limited 1990. Or maybe it goes on with this set. Right, I get the fun job of putting this all away. No way. That is a missing hand of a gun down that I've been looking for years. Like I said, the things you find up here. Oh, I want to keep going. Right, again, let's put this away and we'll grab some more boxes. Here's more Black Series. Should open up my own store, these things. So we've got another open box. $4.99 from Forbidden Planet. Darth Maul when it originally came out. Trying to work out where the dust is coming from inside these boxes. The original Sand Trooper, it first came out. Jin. We've got the Jane and Solo. It's a cool figure to grab. We've got Master Luke Skywalker. There's some other ones. Clone Troopers. Clone Sergeant. Commander Gree. A non-battered Entertainer Obi-Wan. Slave Girl Princess Leia. Original Stormtrooper. Got Yoda. C-3PO. You might not have recognised him because his red arm. And the mighty Chewbacca. One of the things I want to do and get sorted out is I want all the Black Series figures. I want them all in one box. As much like, do you know what I mean? Like, kind of like this. I think I might find a better box than this one, but all the Black Series figures in a box, easy get to. Because at the moment it's all sporadic and you've got stuff mixed together. I think that'll be the next task. Right, I've got more stuff all over there to try and get through. I'm gonna have a quick break and we'll come back to this in part 3, I think.